this streaming. Okay, and then... Alright, it's got it on. Oh, and it went straight. Okay. Dang it, OBS, starting it immediately as soon as I press it. I'm used to having to go to OBS over to YouTube and then starting. Well, looks like we're starting.
Oh, okay.
So hello everyone. It's been a hot minute.
Yo.
I'm here with DuneDeca, the creator of amazing webcomic Spellward Bound.
Hello.
Hello. I need to post advertisements everywhere on Discord now. Cuz usually usually I do that before the stream starts. But since OBS decide to immediately start the stream, it's just like, "Oh, by the way." And I'm like, "Wait, no. Stop. I wasn't ready."
OBS is too excited.
OBS is too excited, man. All right.
Hey.
No, shut up.
Really creepy.
Shut up, live stream, you're loud. No, stop. No volume allowed. Alright, where should I post it in chat? Should I just put it in general or announcements?
I don't think you can post it in announcements because I think that's a locked channel. But
yeah, it is locked. Oof.
Yeah. You could drop it in, what would get the most views?
I mean, most people just check in all of the chats anyway, so.
That's true. You could probably post it,
in
general.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in general.
Perfect.
Bob, there we go. Make sure to advertise it. Make sure to advertise it to my other friends.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Send it to my brother and my cousin because why not?
Hell yeah.
I don't even give them any context. I just link it.
You just drop your next movie.
Alright, that's everyone I know to advertise to, so yeah. So we're doing charity for Thankmas 2020. We're taking part in that because why not? It's a good cause, and I like good causes. Alright, let's start collecting wood while I discuss.
Oh, right.
It's Minecraft.
There's also a village over here.
Perfect. That means we get to be tyrannical. I mean, peaceful trading operators with them. Yes.
Trading operators?
I don't know. I'm stupid. Okay. So
God, I remember when I got hired by Walmart to be a trading operator.
That was the good old days.
The title of being a trading operator was respected.
Yeah. Yeah, but the whole point of Thankmas 2020 is obviously to donate to charity. Link is down below if you guys want to donate. I don't expect any donations, so any one donation would be greatly appreciated.
What charities are being supported this year?
We're supporting Red Nose Day, which is COVID relief for no.
Oh, that's so nice.
Wait a minute, I'm supposed to be the one asking the questions here. How dare you? But the whole point of Thankmas 2020, other than charity, is to say things that we're thankful for, since, you know, the person hosting the event isn't an American and doesn't have Thanksgiving.
Oh.
So why don't you tell us what you're thankful for over the past year?
Oh, let's see. That's a well, I'm thankful to have a roof over my head. I think that's a big deal, especially in today's day and age, because I've definitely been out of house before. So definitely in these times, I'm glad that I still have a roof over my head.
Yeah.
Glad to have food and all that.
That is a good thing to be thankful for. I personally am thankful for you and your comic series because it has brought a lot of happiness and joy in my times of loneliness.
Oh, thank you.
It's honestly been one of the best things to happen to me in almost 2 years now.
Well, that makes me all kinds of glad to hear that you like it.
Yeah, because it's great, and I'm meeting a lot of good friends on your Discord. The link is not in the description, by the way, because I want you to read the comics to get the Discord link.
Everyone is so sweet in there. It makes me so happy.
So great. Everyone is so nice and happy. I'm getting multiple Discord notifications.
That's another thing to be thankful for. Everyone is just so super sweet and nice. Like, I remember when I was getting into webcomics, some of my friends would tell me all these horror stories about, like, overzealous fans and nasty communities. But honestly, every single person has just been absolutely exceptional.
Yeah. It's great. It's always nice having a good community behind your back. As a fellow content creator, I know how important it can be to have, you know, good people supporting you instead of people who are like, how dare you try to copy this guy?
Well, now that we're done bloodying our knuckles against some trees, let's go to the village and, like...
Oh, I never said I was done. I'm still going. I got 44 logs and I'm not done yet.
going for full wood.
Oh, I do it every time. I am an absolute master
at getting full wood.
Because I am smart and grab a wood axe. After a little while. Ooh, that's actually... why don't we build our homes just outside of the village in case raiders show up, we don't accidentally start a raid, and then we die.
You know what? That's a good point.
I mean, if we continue this world after today, we'll probably end up throwing them all in a villager breeder and breeding them beyond comprehension anyway, so...
I mean, that is the only way to be efficient about it.
Yeah. A good spot.
I'm gonna go explore, because I like to poke my nose in other people's business.
Yes. This sounds like a girl. It's getting nighttime, though, and we are playing on Bedrock instead of Java. The idea was to play hardcore mode, but, you know, Bedrock doesn't have that. So we're just playing on hard mode since it's basically the same thing, but we can respawn.
Boots!
Boots! Oh my god! Wow! That's amazing! Alright, just build a simple box-like structure and call it home. That's what I do.
I'm sticking my nose in the village. I've got this really cool double-tier house here.
Nice. Yeah, they got some really cool designs nowadays, thanks to the Village and Pillage update.
We've got beds here.
Steal them. There are beds now. Now. Give me those. Give me those wood slabs. I have a strategy for making my houses nowadays, at least my starter ones, when I don't have torches, is I make my floor the bottom half of slabs because mobs can't spawn on those.
Oh, except for zombie raids, they can spawn on those.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're at risk of a zombie raid.
Yeah, we should be fine. I can either do that or using a shovel to make pathways also prevents mobs from spawning on it.
Yeah, they're ugly as fuck.
Yeah, it's super ugly unless you're actually trying to make a path.
Yeah. It is a very nice path, though. Oh!
It is.
There's a creeper stuck in the pond.
Stab it. Burn it in holy hellfire. Give me this dirt so I can put slabs in their place.
Ooh, I don't like that. Go away.
Be gone. Alright.
Gone, zombie.
Once we have a proper house set up, I'll start asking questions. Because technically this is an interview, even though I don't really care and we're just playing Minecraft.
And a diamond.
Ew.
Yeah, it is hard to focus on asking questions when, like, death is at the door.
Yeah. Awesome, my house is pretty much ready. I just gotta make a chest for my items. Oh, perfect amount. Nice. Ah. I completely reset the digging of that. There we go. Badoop. Alright, awesome. So, one question is, what was your inspiration behind Spellward Bound?
Well, I'm a really big fan of, like, isekai. And I was trying to find some good isekai to watch and read, and I was having a really hard time finding any, because, like, you know when you get in a mood for, like, something really specific and you can't find that extremely specific thing?
Yes.
I wanted to read a story about characters exploring another world, but it had to be, like, another world. It couldn't just be, like, medieval Earth, right?
Yeah.
Or with, like, the occasional sprinkle of, like, waifu elves, or, like, you know, like, they don't even use dwarves. And so I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'll make my own isekai.
Make my own.
And I've always been a huge fan of, like, designing creatures. Like, in most things that I've done, my favorite part was always just designing, like, wacky, wild creatures and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, this would be a really fun way to, like, give those designs a home.
Yeah.
So that's how Spellward Bound started.
That's great. That's awesome. How long ago did you come up with the idea for Spellward Bound?
Oh, probably about 2 years ago now. It was originally, like, on the shelf for, like, part of the Webtoons it was just, I think it was just a general Webtoons contest, and I wanted to enter it. And it was made up, like, extremely last second, because I was talking with a YouTuber called Eddie Boley, because he wanted to make a webcomic together. But eventually, you know, communications just kind of faded out, and I was running out of time to enter the contest. So eventually I was just like, I'll just, you know, do the isekai and throw that together. Try to develop that idea I had. And then I entered the contest, and then it was probably about half a year after that before it actually officially appeared on Webtoons, because I had, like, the first version had a weird art style, and it just wasn't very good or well put together. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna, like, do this and do it right. So I waited about a year, so I had a big substantial chunk of, like, the first chapter and an idea of where I was going to go with, and I uploaded it half a year later.
So it was a pretty old idea you had then.
Yeah.
Awesome. I like old ideas. Because old ideas mean you've been planning it for a long time.
It's also just, like, you know, nothing wrong with keeping it in the oven a little extra while to bake.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you don't burn it. But I think for you it turned out really well, especially glancing over at the community that you've created.
I'm glad. It really makes me, like, a million tons happy to see people enjoying stuff that I create.
Yeah, I entirely feel that. That's the entire reason I do YouTube and pretty much everything that I've ever done in my life at this point has been for the exclusive purpose of making other people happy and, you know, forgetting about their problems or whatever. Because that makes me happy. Is seeing other
in, like,
people.
Today's day and age, providing like a nice space where people can just leave stuff behind and then just escape for like a few seconds.
Yeah. That's why I've got like 1,500 different story ideas. I've got I want to be a voice actor, I want to be an animator. I've made animations before. You know, I've done all this stuff. And I want to be so many things: actors, producers, filmmakers, whatever. All because I just want to make other people happy, and I want to make people feel good about themselves. All right, where are you? I got a sword now. I'm ready to fight.
I'm hiding out in a house while I make a sword.
I'm coming over to the village. Oh, there's a lava pool. I can make a nether portal out of that. I've learned some speedrunning tactics. Thanks, Dream. Hey! Leave the villagers alone. Ender Pearl.
I definitely had this moment where I was like, you know, I'm so done with Minecraft. I don't want to touch Minecraft anymore. Jeez, I'm just so done with Minecraft. And then, like, yesterday, I watched, like, a bunch of, like, hardcore runs, and I was like, you know what, I want to play Minecraft.
Yeah. You know, I've done a lot of hardcore Minecraft recently, because I like hardcore Minecraft. It's a challenge. I've been missing out on a lot of challenging games.
Definitely seems fun. It's one of those things, though, it's kind of hard to play, like, by yourself. It's like, oh, this hardcore stuff and nobody to share it with. And you die and it's erased.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they give you the ability to spectate the world now. But, sometimes that's not enough. Oh! Hello, creeper.
I was about to ask, what are we building?
What are we building? I just get blown up by a creeper. Snap on me. I didn't even hear it sizzle. I should probably turn up the hostile. Yeah.
There we go.
It's a little thing. And I probably won't make it any bigger unless I decide to make an ugly tower out of it. But alright. That's a little mine that I got started.
Can't slip in there. Cat, didn't you read the do not disturb sign? I'm not supposed to be in here.
How dare you? I'm busy doing a live stream. I'm doing a thing.
I'll just leave Archibald in here.
Got a friend named Archibald. Alright.
Spider.
Now I have to patch up this hole too. Where are my carrots? Oh, my carrots. Jerk. Smith stole my carrots.
I need water.
That's
Bucket of water. I should have made a bucket, not a sword. What's wrong with me?
I mean, most people would make a sword and pickaxe first. Bucket comes second.
Second bucket.
Second bucket. Are you any have you ever done MLG water bucketing?
I have not. I've definitely seen it, and it's just like, geez. People do that.
that's like the only MLG Minecraft move I know. Like, there's so many people who are like, oh, I can speed bridge, or oh, I can do this and that, and I'm just like, I have no idea how to do any of that stuff except for MLG water bucket.
Thank God in Bedrock you can just tap in front of you and it will build a bridge.
Yeah. I wanna learn speed bridging. That's the next thing I wanna figure out how to do. It's difficult, and difficult is fun when you master it and you get to show off to all your friends, like, look what I can do.
like a Minecraft equivalent of like dropping your like hyperfixation. It's just a speed bridge.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I can speed bridge for like 5 blocks, but that's about it. But when I do, it's just like
Just feeling like a champ.
Yeah, whenever I get more than that, it's even better because it's just like, oh, I'm getting far. Oh, there I go, and I fell.
Where does this go?
I like the new the new combat system on Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
For Java edition, I kind of like that a lot more. Like a lot of people were just like, oh, gross, and at first I was just like, gross. But now that I actually, got used to it and I'm good at it, I'm just like, I'm gonna destroy everything.
I feel like there's definitely like improvements that could be made to it. Like I can see how it would work, but it would be nice if it.
Yeah, because like there's a misconception among everyone that it's just like, oh, axes are the most powerful weapon now, and it's just like, no, axes for the most immediate damage, the most damage you deal on your first hit. But swords actually have more DPS.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Alright, let's get a furnace so I can cook up some food because I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, food is good.
Yeah. I stabbed a cow and 2 sheep.
I was gonna make a farm, but I didn't have any water.
Yeah, farms are really nice to have starting out. I've been getting into redstone, so I know a thing or two about farms. But here we go. Got some steak cooking.
That is nice.
You're actually like focusing on making your build look nice, while I'm just here like, if it works, I'll live in it.
Hey, if that's how I mean, if it works, it works.
If it works, it works. Exactly. All right. I am eventually going to turn that village into a trade organization. Just everyone gives me money, and you if you want some.
Money sounds great.
And then we can get all the materials on that if we need to. But
I found pumpkins.
Which is great because for redstone.
Awesome.
There's an automatic farm that I use a lot to make frugalist profits.
I will definitely need some water.
Yeah. I just got some iron from mining, so hello. Like I said, I need these pumpkins. How many do we have? How many do you have? 4. I have 6. So there's 10. Oh, that's actually the perfect amount of seeds that I need.
Oh, there's water over here.
Yeah, there's water everywhere. I'm gonna go stab that cow next to my house.
At least a seed to make more pumpkins.
Well, yeah. If we turn all the pumpkins into seeds, it'll be the perfect amount for my redstone.
Okay.
I already turned the ones I have into seeds, so I'm gonna need a lot of redstone and a lot of cobblestone first, though. So it'll be a while before we can. But hey, the option is there.
Yeah.
For now, we should just focus on making a normal wheat farm.
Hey, clay.
Ooh, clay's nice. I don't really use clay, but it's a good material to have if you want to make a fancy brick house.
Make a pot.
You could also use it to trade with a stonemason, I think.
Yeah.
So there's
how high does water get wet from?
What?
The water probably has to be touching it. Okay, I'll fix this.
Oh, you mean for tilling?
Yeah.
It's 4 blocks in any direction, at least on Java. I don't know how much it is on Bedrock because I always use Java. Java is my preferred. But
I'm playing on Java again, and I really miss how nice Bedrock runs.
Yeah, Bedrock definitely runs a lot smoother, but in my opinion, Java is. And it's not just because of nostalgia, although nostalgia is a part of it. Bedrock has more adaptability for me, and you know.
I can't play RL Craft on a Bedrock.
Yeah.
I probably would, because like, I don't know what it is about my computer. I mean, because I don't have a bad computer. I think it's just because you know Java.
It's also Bedrock is way harder to mod.
Yeah.
So I'm not even sure if you can mod Bedrock. But
like, it just runs so badly, and like, I turn around and it will suddenly try to render everything, and it will lag, and I just get massive like stall spikes all the time on Java, no matter what I'm doing, and it's just like, I've turned down all the settings.
I mean, I've got a pretty decent computer at this point, but even then, I've tried to stream RL Craft, and it did not work at all.
Yeah.
It would work for like 5 seconds, and then then the stream would start sputtering, and I was like, no.
Oh, that's miserable.
So I just did a vanilla survival for a little while instead. But you know, I would stream more often, but like I have like no ideas. I mean, I kind of had the idea of doing a hardcore stream series just cuz the hard part is I'm not very good at keeping up with, you know, uploading and all that stuff. So that's my main holdback for doing YouTube more often, and it's why I made a video that was just like, oh, I'm quitting YouTube, but I'll still make videos occasionally. I'm just not actively working towards it.
To have just kind of upload when.
Yeah, I mean that's what I kind of started doing anyway. Like when I first started YouTube, I was very good at uploading on like at least a weekly schedule. But over time, I started editing videos less and less, and it was just like, crap, I have to upload.
Oh yeah, that burnout where you're just like doing it for the sake of doing it, not because you're actually enjoying it.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get done.
Well, whenever I didn't want to do it, I just wouldn't do it, and that was kind of my downfall. I stopped. I decided, yeah, all right, I'm gonna take a break from uploading YouTube, and then I never got back into the flow, and it was just like, well, guess we're done here. and I kept trying to bring myself back to it because I did enjoy making YouTube content, but I just couldn't get myself back to the pattern that I had back then.
Yeah.
So I was just like, well, so that's kind of what happened there. So I decided to make a video just before I started going to work, where I was just like, all right, I'm gonna, you know, just stop making videos in the first place, except for like every once in a while. But officially, I'm gonna be stopping. I mean,
that makes sense.
Which is kind of why I'm streaming right now. Like, I'll post like updates and stuff whenever I'm like, hey, I'm gonna, you know, upload or whatever. I feel like putting something. Yeah, and you know, the YouTuber mindset never really leaves you.
Yeah.
It never does. Like once you start doing YouTube or once you start doing something or other, you just don't stop. And you do what I do, where I just see YouTube videos in almost everything I do. It's like, oh, this could be a good video. Oh, this would be a nice idea for a YouTube video. And then it's just like, oh yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
It's interesting. But
understandable.
Yeah. Asking another question here. Of the characters that we've seen so far in Spellward Bound, which one's your favorite?
Oh, that's a hard one. Because, like, there are times where, like, I'm like, oh, I'm really loving this character and this arc, and I'm excited to show off this one. And then there's other times where I'm like, oh, I'm excited to show off this one. So it's hard to say if I have, like, a favorite or one. I definitely have a least favorite one, and I know everyone's gonna be heartbroken to hear this, but I regret making Dusty.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of people are definitely going to be sad with that. I have no idea if people are talking in the live stream chat. Oh yeah, people are talking in the live stream chat.
Oh yeah, we should probably be paying attention to that. Let me pull up the stream and then hope I don't get like.
It's only two. It's only been 2 people so far. Yeah, they just kind of been.
Pull that up. But like earlier, I was explaining that like I'll make a story by just having like a metric ton of just like content and ideas and throwing them all in a pot, and then after I have all of that together, I'll just kind of like shave off the parts I need till I have like a not cluster kind of story.
Yeah.
And the downfall of that was Dusty was already in the comic by the time I actually got around to doing that.
Oh,
and
no.
I just didn't need Dusty anymore. Like Dusty was just kind of like, he didn't really have a place in the story. He didn't have a purpose. I originally tried to like kind of implement him in maybe like some puzzles or stuff, but then those chapters ended up getting edited so that there were no puzzles because they kind of seemed like they were, you know, not really engaging enough for the readers. And so Dusty just kind of, he's just there. And then it's so bad I forget to draw him sometimes.
Yeah. Animal companions are fun for a lot of people. A lot of people don't care if an animal companion has a use as long as it's just there. It's
yeah.
And that's kind of a reason that a lot of people make them in the first place. It's kind of just I want the readers to geek out about a creature that doesn't exist.
Oh yeah. And word of advice for me to any aspiring like IP maker out there: animal companions are the most merchandisable thing
Yeah.
you could ever do for your brand. So if you're a YouTuber or a comic maker or anything like that, get an animal companion. Just look at Jay Schlatt. He had that little goat thing that sold out in like 8 minutes.
Yeah, that was his persona. The Discord has Dusty as the image, so Dusty's kind of your branding a little bit here.
I didn't have any special logos or anything like that.
I remember
Logos are good.
You remind me of back in the day when I like first started YouTube. I had 2 pigs. I named one Taylor. I don't remember what I named the other one though. But I had 2 pigs. That would be my companions, because I was like, oh, this is a good idea. I'm gonna do that. I was like 13 or 14 at the time. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I had no idea what I was doing.
I think they were also correct. It is a good idea.
It is a good idea, but I had no idea how to go about that idea, and they died within like the first 5 months.
Aww.
Like they just kind of fell out of the brand. I don't feel like I've ever really had a brand, you know. I'm just kind of, you know, there. I mean, I only
hard to establish.
Yeah, cuz like I only have like 250 YouTubers while you've got like 20 like almost 30,000 subscribers on Webtoons alone, which is a lot of people. And I'm sitting here like, that's a lot of people.
I wish I could say I built up that following by hand by my own like back bootstraps, but the unfortunate truth is that Webtoons as a company had a lot to do with that. They definitely really enjoyed promoting my comic, and I probably wouldn't be anywhere where I am right now if it wasn't for them and their help.
Yeah.
So,
you know,
they even put me into the ad revenue program when I technically wouldn't have qualified for it. And then once I was in the program, I guess it put me in their algorithm for more promotions. So, like, honestly, I wouldn't be anywhere without their help.
Yeah. I remember when I was going through your Twitter, because before I had joined the Discord server, because I was socially anxious to join the Discord server, I saw a tweet by Webtoons that was the one page of Agus and his pain face, just to be like, I hate it here, only money can soothe this pain. I saw that and I was like, perfect advertising right there. Everyone relates to that.
Oh man, I'm so glad people like Aegis. Like, I remember the storyboards. Like, I kept showing it to my friend's server, and I was like, I keep thinking this is funny, but like everybody I showed the storyboards to isn't laughing, and he's like, no, it's okay. They just don't appreciate your humor. That's what you say when like you have really bad humor.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, trust me, it's funny, and I was like, okay.
They just don't appreciate your humor, because it is funny. He's very relatable to a lot of people. It's just, you know, the people you probably tried to share it to were not those people who it related to.
They probably didn't have to work at Walmart like I did. It probably didn't relate.
They're just like, yeah, sure, buddy. But, you know, he kind of reminds me of like those workers who are just like, oh yeah, everything is great, and they're like hiding the pain behind their eyes.
Everything sucks, so the only
Yeah.
to keep going.
Yeah, it's like those those people at like Chick-fil-A where it's just like, oh, it's a every day is a good day at Chick-fil-A, and it's just like, no, it's not. You're lying to me. Shut up.
Yeah.
I know you're lying to me. Stop trying. Hey, redstone, perfect.
Ooh.
Not nearly enough redstone, but redstone.
I definitely.
Whew.
I think the day I was let go from Walmart, it was probably the first job I was ever let go from, where I was like, I'm not mad about this at all. Bye.
Yeah, my first job was definitely a much more interesting experience because it was seasonal, Halloween seasonal.
That's an interesting seasonal. Usually, you only get extra hires around Christmas.
Yeah, well, the reason it's seasonal is because it's not retail.
Ah.
I was ooh, diamonds. The reason it was seasonal is because I worked at a haunted theme park.
Oh.
That was my first job, and my only job so far. Sad.
I mean, it definitely makes an interesting job.
It is. The reason I was able to do it was because my brother had gone there the year before, and they liked his performance so much that they were like, yeah, bring your minions along, as he called us. Bring your minions along, which was referring to both me and my sister.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, I want to go work at a haunted theme park. I could be spooky. I can be a spooky, scary skeleton. I could badoop at people.
That sounds fun.
So we went, and it was fun. It was very fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was a lot of roles. A lot of people really liked my clown role because I could do the clown laugh super well. But we ended up taking out the clown room because it didn't have enough opportunity for scares because we were on a very limited staff with COVID and all that.
Oh, right, yeah.
So after a few more changes, I started the season with a fresh change of being a creepy mannequin in a room full of mannequins. And the spot they originally wanted me to do, I pointed out, yo, they're gonna...
Doggo!
Oh, doggo! Ah!
Doggo! I don't have any bones.
Sadness noise. We gotta go hunt some skeletons.
I saw a skeleton die somewhere in the overworld. I just don't remember where I saw it.
I need to find the exit to this area. I know it was over lava, but over which lava is the question. Might be up here. Yeah, here it is. Okay. But as I was saying, the spot they originally wanted me to be at for my scare, when I was in the mannequin room, I noticed, hey, if I go here, they're going to have to pass right next to me, breaking the 6-foot limit. And they were like, oh, yeah, that's right. And at one point they mentioned how they wanted me to run back behind, and I was like, that wouldn't. I was thinking to myself afterwards, that wouldn't work, because that was, you know, that would completely ruin the scare. Just be like, ah, and run away. And they're like, okay.
Yeah.
But fortunately, upon entering the room, I already had the perfect spot. So there were fake mirrors in the room. One of them had a plastic, you know, thing, but one of them in the corner of the room did not. They already had a mannequin back there, but I was like, yo, so what if we move that mannequin back there somewhere else, and I stand back there and I try to reach through the mirror? And they were like, perfect. So that's what I ended up doing. That was my scare. And they liked my laugh so much that they tried to get me to do the laugh for like every scare thing that I did, and I was like, yeah, that is real spooky, but that's not what I want to go for here. That I don't see that as fitting with, you know, the character that I'll end up having in this scenario.
Yeah.
So instead, I screamed my lungs.
I mean, that'll do it.
Because I can, not only am I able to do a really good clown laugh, but I can also scream at a really high pitch. A lot of people who went through over the season actually thought I was a girl. I don't think anyone knew that I was actually a guy screaming at them.
Oh, hey, what works is...
Nobody knew, except people I was working with, and my siblings, and my mother. But my mother didn't go through, so no one knew. Well, I understand why she didn't go through. It's a haunted house, and my family isn't exactly suited for that. My sister gets terrified real easily. My brother is the one who's always scaring us, and I'm just kind of here, just like, I will pass off what fear I have with sarcastic humor. 'Cause screw you.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I just do all the time.
Definitely sounds like a super fun job, I'm not gonna lie.
It was really fun. I had a lot of fun with it. I want to go next year, but I have to wait until next year. And
yeah.
I'm hoping to have another actually well-paying job by that point. Like, at least working at retail or something. And I'm not sure if I'll end up having the time for it. So.
You know what? Yeah.
That's my only concern with that, but you know, it's a fun thing, and I love it, and I want to do it again. All right, let's get a shield, even though they're almost useless. I mean, they're not useless, but I've figured out better ways of combat in Minecraft.
Yeah. Well, we gotta go to despawn, but at least we know they can spawn.
Well, yeah, they can always spawn in forests. I am a Minecraft expert. Got your farm going down there?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good.
Carrots, potatoes, potatoes.
Carrots. Carrots. Did you know that carrots are my favorite Minecraft vegetable? Carrots are my favorite Minecraft food.
They're a good food.
They are a good food. Especially when you get the golden ones.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, people are just like, oh, eat the meat. But when I first started out Minecraft, oh, wolves. There's 2 of them.
Wolves. It's a shame we don't have any bones.
Yeah. Is it daytime or nighttime? I can't tell because it's raining.
It's daytime-ish.
Sad.
Nighttime.
It'd be so much easier if we had a clock, but I haven't found any gold. I mean, I have, but I haven't mined it up.
Yeah.
Stabby, stabby. gotta work on getting a cow farm and sheep farm.
Oh yeah. I mean, I picked up a lot of mutton and wool from the wolves clearing out all the sheep, but.
Yeah, I got a bit of meat that I can eat, and I'm slowly. But we're gonna need proper farms.
Yeah. I'm getting one started as soon as I can, definitely, so we can not starve to death.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be fine. We don't have to worry about it since we're not actually on hardcore as much as we'd like to be.
Let's not. I mean, we can do it. We can do it. We're brave boys.
Yeah.
We can.
Our first death when we first started, that one doesn't count. It doesn't count. It never happened. Shut up, chat.
It's a fake death. Oh, you know what? I just looked at the chat room because I forgot we were live streaming.
Yeah. I just looked at it too, actually.
Should have a logo. I have a title for it, but because I don't do cover arts anymore, I've never actually used it.
Did you find a cave? Oh, there's a cave. Nice.
It's me. I made it.
Oh.
I was finding coal.
Oh, there's coal. Okay, yeah. There's some coal veins in my strip mine as well as a wolf vein wolf vein. Yeah, because I'm staring at a wolf. An iron vein that I need to mine out my steps.
Yeah.
But yeah. Speaking of Spellward Bound, on average, how much time does it take to complete a chapter or an update?
So usually I'll spend 6 days out of 7 in a day working. But it really depends on like how complicated a page is. I have the entire storyboard lined out, so I'll count the pages until they land somewhere between 20 to 25 panels, and then it'll 6 days out of 7 days I'll spend drawing it. Then I'll take the last day off. So Fridays are generally my day off because they're the upload day.
Yeah, which is why I chose this day to live stream.
Yeah, unless something happens. Sometimes a family member will be like, no, you have to do this, or you're gonna host Thanksgiving this year, or something like that. Yeah. So I'll not actually get Friday off, and my day off is spent doing something else. But usually everything works out.
Yeah, which is good. Yeah. How much time do you spend on the actual world building?
I spent like an ungodly amount of time. There's this wonderful website called World Anvil, and simply just building your world in World Anvil asks you a lot of questions for you to fill out that makes you really think about it. It's honestly an invaluable tool in my opinion.
We know his secret weapon.
Still like a good half a year, like making sure everything was fleshed out. I remember going to a friend of mine called their name was Hino, and being like, hey, does this make sense to you? And it was so ludicrous. It got to the point where they were like, I'm worried you're spending too much time world building a story that might not even work out. Like, you're investing way too much time into this story.
Every Dungeons and Dragons dungeon master ever.
I mean, it was kind of hard because I didn't have like the baseline of like, oh well, you know, orcs do this and things like that. I was kind of trying to build from scratch, and I wanted to make things easy for readers to get into. So I had to like plan out the order of like how everybody would meet stuff, and then it was just like, oh, fill out the website for the Abua, even though you haven't actually designed them yet. I was like, oh god, no.
Oh no. My worst nightmare. Things I haven't planned.
Exactly.
Get out of the way.
Don't be mean to
No.
You did nothing wrong.
He's in the way. I'm trying to plant torches so that I can light everything up. Now that I have torches. Alright. What's this? It's such a trigger word for me since I'm a furry. It's just like, Oh, someone said ooh woo. Oh, well, we have 3 torches on the wall.
You could never have too many torches.
One can never have too many torches. Alright, let's... Now, right down here, there's going to be lava. I still need to get that iron. But this is Y level 12, so... Just strip mine that. Got a cave system right here. It's a pretty big one. I haven't explored a lot of it.
I can never leave anything behind. Oh, that's lava. Oh, that's more lava.
Yeah. There's a lot of lava in this area. Get wrecked, spider. Spider. I'm really good at not getting lost.
I'm really good at getting lost.
Don't worry, you have the human compass. I am here. Lapis.
Oh, shit.
What'd you do?
Ow.
Are you burning?
I am poisoned.
Oh, you're poisoned.
I found a witch.
Oof. Just spam them with your sword. Hit them as fast as you can.
I don't know where the way home is. There it is. Okay.
Because for some reason, Bedrock still uses spam instead of, you know, actually waiting.
It's because everyone hated the. I might die.
Well, it's probably because of I'm coming.
I've got half a heart left.
Oh, you did it. Well, yeah, poison doesn't kill you. It'll bring you down to half a heart, and then someone just has to poke you, and you die. So, did you at least kill the witch?
I did. She dropped sugar.
Nice. You can use sugar for stuff.
Thing.
We can use sugar for potions.
Oh, I found. Oh, well, okay. Bye, lava. Oh no, okay. I found water.
I'm gonna get this gold. Water is good in areas like this. I have enough diamonds for a diamond sword and a diamond pick, so I'm probably gonna make that in a bit, but not right now because I want to use up this stuff. I don't even have a full set of iron armor yet, and I'm making diamond tools already. Jeez. Alright. Get some gold, because gold will help us. It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
Get some cool coal.
There's a lot of water here. Swim, swim. Yeah.
You know, I was like, I'm gonna go mine over here, and then it just turned out to be a really bad idea. I'm just gonna close it up.
I'm just gonna shut it off and pretend it doesn't exist like my turtle from 2nd grade. I totally stole that joke. I totally stole that joke from someone else's YouTube video.
Oh, man. Hey, if it's good, reuse it.
I can't take credit for that. It's from Luke the Notable and his Hardcore Minecraft series.
I mean, it's a big mood, though.
It is a big mood. No! Okay. Well, that works.
I definitely never had a pet that was all like, you know, you go to summer camp and then you come back and your parents are like, oh, you know, they
ran away! And it's like, it's a turtle.
And their name was Polly, because of course it was. And they were a little parakeet, and I adored that parakeet. And then one day I came home, and Polly was not there. And I went, where did Polly go? And my mom sat me down, and she goes, I didn't want to change the tray at the bottom, so I tried to take a shortcut, and I put the vacuum cleaner hose in there.
Oh my god!
And that's how I lost my first pet.
Oh my god, that's such a brutal way to go. Oh, look, more diamonds.
I mean, I was horrified as a kid, but, like, I was, like, 12, so, like, years later, I can, like, laugh at how ludicrous it is. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Killed it by suction. Yeah, losing a pet is very traumatizing when you're a kid.
That's kind of the point of, like, a kid owning a pet, though, is to teach
them
about mortality.
Yeah, that I feel like that's most parents' strategies when it comes to that. Just it's gonna die. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're lighting. You're lighting.
What about my lighting?
The torches are way too close together.
I do not take any chances.
Clearly not. Like,
when it starts to turn dark, torch time.
Like, oh my, like I know the exact point at which you should place a torch in Java Edition. I don't know if it's the same amount in Bedrock, but I can usually place my torch after 10 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Every 10 blocks you place a torch. So you can literally just go up against the wall, mine as far as you can, go back up to that point, and then mine up as far as you can again, and then place a torch on that wall.
Okay, but pretty lights go twinkle twinkle.
Your only excuse is pretty lights.
It's shiny.
It's shiny. Don't take my shinies away from me. I love my shinies. Alright, I'm gonna make the diamond tools. Diamond pickaxe. Diamond sword. Now we can get obsidian. Which means we'll be able to get a enchanting table. Even though I still don't have full iron armor yet. I mined some iron though, so I should be able to make some. Let's see. Yeah, I have enough for a full set.
Oh, that's good.
Or the remainder of a full set, and then some. I need 9. I have 3 smelted and 15 smelting. So I got plenty. Probably enough for some more armor for you as well.
I finally have 3 iron ingots. I now have bucket.
Bucket acquired. Which means we can make big farm. Alright, I'm gonna run around and stab some mobs, because we need bones for...
Oh yeah, bones for the doggos.
Yeah, bones for the doggos. Get right. I want looting on my sword, so I can bones faster. Faster. Zombie villager! Capture it! Capture it, don't kill it.
Okay.
We can cure it if it doesn't despawn. Oh god, it's becoming night. It's becoming daytime. Hurry! Come here. Come here. Come here, zombie villager. Come here. Come here, boy. Oh god, I screwed up. No. Come on.
Oh.
He's coming for you.
Oh, ow.
Oh god, you let him up.
I did.
What have you done?
Alright, I'm gonna leave.
No, he's burning! No, we're not gonna be able to get him. He's gonna die. Just put him out of his misery.
Holding an egg.
Yeah, he stole an egg from a chicken. We didn't even have golden apples anyway, or potions. We haven't even gone to the Nether yet. Why'd I think that was a good idea?
Oh yeah.
He was probably gonna despawn before we could get any of that stuff. What are you doing? What?
It's pretty.
You sure? Yeah.
It will be once we get some stuff around it.
Alright. I'll show you a farm. I'll show you a proper farm once I... Let me show you how it's done.
Show you a real farm.
I'll show you how it's really done, boy. Alright, I got a bucket. I'm gonna need a hoe. shovel. Okay, put those back. Get some water.
Getting all the good stuff together.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. How far out does this go? Oh, this is perfect. So much space. So much space for the biggest of farms. Awesome. Okay. Now, do I want to make it as much wheat in as little of a place as possible, or do I want to make it easy to calculate how much that we're getting?
I don't know any of those.
I'm gonna go for ease of calculating because it also means better lighting. So what I'm gonna do is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Water. And then one, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I need more water. There's water right there. Two, three, four. There we go. Easy. Infinite water source, just like that.
Getting all the fun stuff together.
Alright. Badoop. Alright. We got 2 stacks right here alone. This is 2 stacks of crops.
Okay.
And it's only going to get bigger.
Enhance.
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 Wandering trader. I don't want to stab him because the village is right there and the villagers will be angry.
You might have blue ice. That will be useful.
We can, if we find a,
Or jungles. Wait, I don't know if he sells, like, bamboo and stuff in this version.
I don't know either. I don't know what they sell. All I know is that I just stab them and take them for their leads. I stab them for the leads.
Ooh, leads.
Yeah.
It is time to enhance.
This is farm. When this farm is done, it's literally going to take an entire Minecraft day and then some to farm the entire thing.
At least we'll never be out of food again.
Well, we need to build it up first. We need to build up the amount of seeds.
Yeah.
But that's an exponential process. So it's fine. Once we start, it'll be done Sooner than we know. It would be fun to start up an RLCraft server, but the only server I have is Eternos, which is super laggy. Granted, Eternos does support RLCraft, so it is still theoretically possible, but it would be super laggy. There would be a lot of latency issues.
I died so much playing RLCraft, like, good lord. Like,
yeah, it is hard, but
also they need to like code something that's like doesn't spawn you in the middle of like bumfuck nowhere.
I think that's part of the point.
Oh, we are definitely far enough away to just kill this guy. Come here. There we go.
Now the llamas are angry with you, so you gotta stab them too.
They can get over it.
Get over it, nerd. Nerd. Alright.
There we go.
This is a farm. This is only the beginning. Let's see, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stacks.
12 whole stacks.
12 whole stacks. And this is only the beginning.
Yes.
I'm gonna water it all up real quick. There we go. This is all gonna be farmland when I'm done with it. It's gonna be so good. It'll be perfect for making frugalist profits.
And food.
Mostly profits.
Mostly profits.
Mostly profits. I want my money. I want my money. Oh wait. Oh wait.
Did you ever see that gif of that baby getting baptized with like the voiceover? Just like, where's the money?
Yes! It's so funny. Where's the money, Lebowski?
The baby looks so alarmed.
It's gotta be down there somewhere. Let me take another look.
Oh man.
It's so good.
God, I love the internet.
The internet is a strange place. But I wouldn't be anywhere without it.
Honestly though, like the connections and stuff I made growing up on the internet really just
Oh my gosh. I know, right? Like, I've met so many people on the internet. I have friends from England, all across the US. I have friends in Canada. I got friends everywhere, bro. And while I don't talk to all of them all the time anymore, they're still friends.
Yeah.
I still know them and cherish them for who they were. And they've all, brought me good memories from a lot of places.
Yeah. I mean, or bad memories. But
or bad memories, but
they're working lessons, as I like to consider them.
Yeah. You must fail in order to learn how to succeed.
Mess up a couple times and get told off by somebody to realize that, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. And then you know not to do it again. Let's get these seeds. I'm gonna need to wall/fence it off though, because mobs will trample my crops that I can't have.
Yeah, that's very rude of them.
How dare you? 12 stacks of wheat, and this is only the beginning. Alright, I need to go in the strip mine and mine some cobblestone. I don't have any lights, but it's fine.
A good idea.
I need my cobblestone.
Ah! Oh, don't break my door, how dare you. It's not very nice.
You ought to be fade.
Rude.
When I was playing Bedrock with Draki and the others, Draki kept seeing me fighting mobs and was like, "You're so good," and I'm just pressing right click as fast as I can.
You're like, wow, you're so good at fighting. Meanwhile, you're just screaming internally.
Ah! Everything dies. It's way harder to PvP in Minecraft 1.9 plus. It's way harder. Fortunately, I'm way better at it. Cause like whenever I try to fight in 1.8 PvP, it's so many people just out spam me, and it's just like, well, I'm dead. But then when I go in 1.9, I become a force of nature. I mean, I'm not amazing. Like, there are people who are way better than me, like Technoblade and Dream and stuff. But, you know, I'm not bad either.
Phantom's my favorite.
Yeah, we need to get some actual beds so that we can sleep.
I've got 5 wool.
I probably have a good bit of wool. Because these phantoms are just going to bother us until, you know, we're dead. So, and they're just going to keep multiplying. Alright. Oh, this is so slow. I need to make some stairs for this. Good thing I got tons of torches. I made almost a stack and a half. So I can mine for a while without a break.
Torches are good.
Torches are very good. They are a nice thing to have. I have 1 singular white wool. So, should be enough. Some XP. I'm gonna take it.
Delicious.
Delicious XP. Delicious experience. I should make shears.
Like, skeletons, because I was like, doggos?
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 Did somebody say doggos?
Big old doggo chonky boys.
Yes. The best boys.
Good boys.
They are very good boys, and I love every one of them. We need to make a dog army. You know we have to do that.
Yes.
We could feed them rotten flesh and make them breed. Because they don't care what they eat as long as they eat, am I right?
At least rotten flesh has, like, a use. Like,
yeah.
I'm an obsessive hoarder in Minecraft. I will hoard anything, and I refuse to throw anything out.
Same. Honestly, same.
So, like, I'll have, like, chests and chests of just stuff. And then people are like, well, what do you do if you have too much stuff? And I'm like, I find a use for it. Maybe I'll build a house out of this.
Yeah. Like, for me, like, I often use rotten flesh to sell to clerics, because you can do that.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a lot of rotten flesh, and the only way that would be efficient is if you had a mob grinder.
Yeah. Where'd that spider go? I want a bow. I'm like...
hello, creeper. Let me eat real quick before I stab you.
I am so excited for Hightail, let me tell you.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so great.
Like, I'm like hesitant though, because like I remember being excited for Starbound and look how that turned out. So, I have like a little bit more faith in it because it's run by the High Pixel team and they're pretty well known. so...
They got a really good reputation. Alright, I got a few bones now. Not a lot, but...
brethren.
How about thee? Just start quoting Gwen, even though...
Float above me menacingly.
Just start shouting Gwen phrases at them. How about thee?
Thou dost challenge me. They're not interested in challenging me at all. They're just interested in circling me like fucking buzzards.
Yeah. Casually starts their bar fight. Like, what are they gonna do? Stop me? Yeah, right. Like, I'd let them stop me. I need more wood.
Oh my god, like, come on, Phantoms, get down here.
Get down here so I can stab your teeth.
Ow, what's hitting me? Oh, another spider. This is why I cannot hear. Yes.
Yeah.
Now I can make a bow.
Alright. Boop. Bow. Done. Schwack. I do also want to make a, I do want to make a crossbow because I like those. But we can stab things first.
Working our way up there.
Yeah, I need more iron, but I also need more string because I just used my string on a bow. So come here, spider. Get wrecked. All right, I got enough string.
How did this cow get in my house? How did
skeleton?
Get in my house?
Skeleton. There's a skeleton. I'm gonna stab it.
Oh yes, get the bones.
Come here. There's a creeper right next to it though, so I need to be careful. I don't want the creeper blowing up the landscape. Oh, it's got an enchanted bow. Oh, it's that. Oh, yes. Actually, come here, skeleton. Skeleton, stab the creeper. Or shoot the creeper.
I now have 2 bones, which isn't nearly enough.
I have 3.
Ah! Piss off.
Ha! Yourself. Get wrecked. Alright, now I have 5 bones. Total. Oh, I got it. I got its bow. It dropped its bow. It's only unbreaking, but...
I mean, it's better than a non-unbreaking bow.
Yeah.
Come here, you piss fucks. Jesus.
Oh my gosh, careful. This is a PG. This is a PG channel. I can handle a few swears because it makes us just edgy enough to be avoidable from, you know, other YouTube stuff. But yeah, like YouTube is so weird at this point. Come here, Phantom. YouTube is so weird at this point because it's like, oh, I gotta be kid friendly, but I also gotta be edgy enough to get it. You know, you gotta be kid friendly, but you also gotta be not kid friendly, and it's just like, what do you want from me?
Delicate balance.
Yeah. It's a very hairy balance. It's very hard to achieve. But, you know. And because like you have YouTube for a reason.
Yeah.
Not so that you have to make us normal YouTubers suffer. Come here.
Well, a lot of it is just advertisement. It's not really like their views more than like what the advertisement wants.
A lot of people seem to understand that, but I still complain about it, even though number one, it doesn't affect me that much since I don't get monetized in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, but I also don't want to get copy fined.
I am a little bit pissy that my videos, if I upload any videos to my channel, they'll get mid-roll ads no matter what now.
Yeah.
I'm not a part of their ad revenue program.
Yeah.
I used to upload videos on YouTube, and I would purposely not sign up for the ad revenue program because I didn't want to put advertisements on my videos. I just didn't want to. But now I don't have a choice, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah. Bed! I've done it.
Huzzah. Hey, would you look at that?
Well, would you look at that?
Came over here for sand, and I got sand.
Wow! Sugoi!
Steel!
No way. He got sand when he looked for sand. That's amazing. Speaking of, I want to see if there's a beach anywhere around here. The beach would be super helpful. I don't. It doesn't look like it. It looks like we're mostly surrounded by mountains and forest.
There's a big coniferous forest here, and I'm like, I wonder if I can find those berries.
Them
There are. Oh, we are going to be rolling in food, my friend.
What kind of fine?
I found some spiky berries.
Yes, berries.
Berries.
Berries. They don't give you a lot of nutrition, but they are very nice for having around. They're good to sell. Pumpkins.
They're also just nice in a pinch.
Yeah.
You need to eat.
Because you can eat them quickly. Once we have a maxed out farming villager, we won't have to worry about that at all.
Yeah. Doggo.
Doggo. Found more pumpkins.
It's a popper.
I found more pumpkins.
I'm gonna take a chance with my 2 bones.
Do it.
Wasn't enough.
No. Betrayal. We've been betrayed.
Didn't make it.
Nom 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 nom. I'm desperate enough to eat raw food. Raw meat, raw pork chop. Food is food, and I will eat it. Even step.
I'm coming back with berries.
Berries. Oh hey, one of your carrots grew. I got pumpkins, which means I got pumpkin seeds, which means I have enough for that. We gotta cook all this meat. It's a lot of meat to cook, though. Alright, let's see. Still got more questions to go through. Here's a good one. If Spellward Bound is successful and people want one, do you have ideas for a sequel?
Oh, I'd be lying if I said the thought never crossed my mind, to be honest. But it's definitely not been something I've thought long and hard on, because at the current pace that I'm updating, Spellward Bound will take 8 years to finish.
Oh my gosh.
So it's definitely not on my radar. Spellward Bound was I was really gunning to get hired, and get an assistant, and push out an update in like 80 panels a week with like an assistant or something to do my line art. But it's not something that's probably going to happen anymore. So
yike.
Yeah, sequels just aren't really on my radar. I did have like some kind of vague idea, but I wasn't sure because there's a lot to think about in the direction of my comic, and I would have to change the ending that it has now. But if there was enough demand and I got like hired and it ended up taking like 2 years to finish instead of 4, and they were like, we want you back for another contract and do a sequel, yeah, I could come up with something.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people in the Discord would definitely be on your side with that. Just make another.
There's definitely a lot of sequel material because there was a lot of content that I had to cut, simply because there just wasn't enough time.
Yeah. This one person in chat's just commenting all the time, and we're totally ignoring him because because neither of us have the stream open, so we can't see him talking.
Oh my god, Cube World! Oh my god, Cube World! Like I played Cube World and it was fun, but it was as wide of an ocean, as deep as a puddle, and I was like, man, I can't wait for this guy to update and get some depth. And then this man was given all the money in the world, a huge boost in popularity, and then he didn't put any of the money into hiring assistants or anything like that. He was like, no, I'm going to keep it like my own little precious private video game project. And I was like,
Bruh.
I don't know, I'm very market oriented, so I'm like, why?
Why would you do? Yeah.
He finally releases it, and like all the fun gameplay mechanics are gone, and there's still no depth added. Like, what did you spend those years doing?
Sadness noises. Yeah.
Oh,
As someone, I took a business class, so I have a very business mentality on a lot of things, and he really missed out on an opportunity there.
honestly, he did. Like, he got that initial boost, and then there's always that huge boost of like money that comes when a game exits early access. But because he didn't get any assistance to help him continue to build the game, he wasn't able to steamroll the viewerships and keep the hype going.
Yeah.
I ended up buying Cube World for like $5 off somebody from the Reddit who didn't want their account anymore.
Oh no.
So I didn't actually buy it officially. I just bought the account from somebody.
Just casually takes over someone else's account. Just don't mind me.
I just went in, I bought it, I changed the password, I changed the username, and then it's just done.
It's mine now, boy.
Like, really?
Yeah.
I mean, good exchange, because you didn't want it anymore, but also, like,
Yeah.
dear God.
But it was also for like $5, so
Yeah.
I must have really wanted to get rid of that account, but not feel like they wasted the money. Ah, my hoe broke.
Oh, that's no good.
Sad. Sad. It was an iron hoe too. I only have one iron left. I can go mining. Need to head into the caves. But once that just grab. Okay. Once that wheat grows, the size of my farm will grow exponentially.
Yes.
Once it's big enough, it's gonna take over the world.
We'll just have so much wheat. One of my things I've always wanted to do is build like a huge just wheat farm.
I have done that multiple times now.
I can see.
I noticed. Yeah.
There we go.
Alright. Into the mines we go. Into the depths. On a quest. There we go. Okay. Alright, how far is this? 1, 2, 5. Alright, it got silent. I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna ask.
Math.
Yeah. Mathematicas. Here's a.
Green thoughts.
This question was inspired by my mom because I only had like a few questions. Is there a takeaway planned for Spellward Bound, or is it just a fantasy adventure of craziness and chaos?
A takeaway plan? Like, what do you mean by that?
Is there like a lesson for viewers to learn as much as the characters?
Definitely. A lot of Mateo's character arc revolves around finding identity in a world where, like, because like there's always a point like when you're becoming an adult where you realize that things that you wanted to do as a kid just aren't realistic. And it's basically Mateo's journey of trying to find his sense of self as an adult as kind of matures into it. And then he goes on, and a lot of his transformations kind of reflect that. It's, granted, I kind of missed. Mona was supposed to say something in this last chapter, but a lot of script movements actually accidentally dropped it. He was supposed to get offered like a place to stay and like a job and things like that if things go wrong, but he doesn't want that. He doesn't want just anything. He wants to, be an astronaut. And it's basically him trying to find ways that he can still achieve his dream and goals and things like that while not betraying like what he wants as a person.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of the lessons in the story revolve around that. Like, Ty has sense of identity that he needs to work out. Gwen has goals and a sense of self that isn't exactly what she perceived it to be, and she's got to work that out.
Gotta figure yourself out before you have an existential crisis.
Yeah, everybody, you get an existential crisis. You get an existential crisis.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a lesson to be learned.
It's kind of like a coming of age story in that sense then.
Yeah.
Like kind of like How to Train Your Dragon, where it's about learning to be an adult and all that stuff. The dreams that you have oftentimes can't be what comes out of reality,
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really good story, a common one, but a good one.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's not how original your idea is, that
it's how you portray it.
Yeah. Which, crossing fingers, I hope I pull it off.
I mean, you've been doing really well so far. I mean, the main reason I asked this question is because my mom gave me the idea. I already kind of half knew the answer for it, but I didn't want to betray my mom by not asking the question that she gave.
Betray your mother because you didn't ask a question.
Listen, my mom is a very amazing woman. Okay, she has done.
At night with like horrific nightmares. Like, I should have asked that question.
I should have asked that question. Oh god, like she's coming after me. She turns into a giant monster.
What have I done?
Oh god, I messed up. Yeah, but I already figured that there was definitely an answer of yes there, because at the end of the Barrow Ravine arc, he has that moment of self-reflection of I can do it. If I don't try, I'm setting myself up for failure. So I just have to do it, which is something I basically live by.
Oh, there's an Enderman out here.
Stab it. I'm first reaction to everything, and just, oh look, there's a person. Stab it. I mean, shit.
I don't know how well I can fight it. I'm not actually equipped. Oh, it killed itself on the berries.
Oh god.
It just touched him and he died.
You fool. You moron.
You absolute buffoon.
You absolute buffoon.
Can't you tell I've already won?
How have you not noticed this? Dude, this is weird. This is like there's a ravine, but at the same time it's a water pool.
Ooh, that sounds pretty.
Like there's a bunch of non-flowing water just at the bottom of this ravine, just right on top of a layer of lava. It's so weird, but it's so cool at the same time.
It's always interesting when you like enter a ravine and there's like there's just obsidian at the bottom where like the lava got like cooled off, and it kind of feels eerie because you feel like there should be like lights at the bottom of that ravine, but there just isn't. It's all dark.
It's all dark and menacing.
Yeah.
Ooh, woo, what's this?
Ooh, woo.
Ooh, woo. I am scared, human. We are going to die, human. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Because I said so. Me, your brain. It's just...
Meanwhile, upstairs land, getting my ass kicked by phantoms.
Yeah. I'm in the caves, swimming around, trying to block off this water. There we go. Yeet! Because I'm eventually going to make a path through here, and that water is going to make it hard to do. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm going to need a lot of cobble to finish that off, but I'm just going to keep mining for now. All right, let's see. No, there's one more question that I actually have written down. But this one might delve a little bit into spoiler territory, so I do ask you try to be vague about it. But, Jason and Mr. Calf.
Oh, boy.
You already know it's about to go down. What are their thoughts?
Boy.
What are their thoughts on what they've seen so far, and will they have larger roles later on in the story?
Yes.
Just yes.
Just yes.
Because,
I won't specify who, and I won't specify what, but yes.
Because I've actually written down, like, everything that especially Jason has seen, and, you know, I know he's pretty apathetic, but I'm apathetic too. And, you know, with someone who has the YouTube mindset, I know what someone with the YouTube mindset, despite being apathetic, would do in that scenario. So I literally wrote down everything that he's seen and was like, okay, how would he react to this? Like, this is a lot of information. Sure, it would take some time to process and, you know, try to figure it out. But I feel like he's at least suspicious of what's going on.
I wouldn't say suspicious. I would say probably more accurately just doesn't care.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the point of apathy.
Yeah, like, I think at this point in time, he mostly just thinks it's people just messing around with him, and he just doesn't know the answer to it.
He doesn't understand why. He's just like, stop being weird.
I'm trying to be vague, and I don't think I can past that point.
More diamonds, Pog.
But Jason as a character is a very, very famous YouTuber in the story, and
yeah,
he basically just makes videos that are like drama videos where he, you know, talks mad smack about people online because he doesn't like a thing or something like that.
He just talks shit about everything.
Yeah, or like classmates or something like that. And so Ty doesn't like him because Ty is extremely jealous. Because Ty wants to be a YouTuber.
Clearly.
And, Jason just doesn't care because Jason.
Jason's Jason.
But yeah, and so I can't really say much more than that for now.
Honestly, I get a lot out of that, believe it or not. Most people won't. Most people won't get a lot out of that. But I have big brain IQ.
Big 8 brain IQ.
Yeah.
Big 8 brain that keeps slamming my pinky toe into shit as I walk by.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, when it comes to identifying patterns and details about things, like, my brain is like superpower mode. But when it comes to doing simple math, like 2 + 2, it's just like, I'm gonna pull up a calculator.
Oh yeah, it's not like Spellward Bound is like super like smart, hyper intelligent, like story being told. Is super basic. So if you know about like storytelling at all, like you'll probably be able to guess a lot of the plot twists pretty easily.
Yeah, like I mean, I already guessed one of the plot points happening. That's gonna happen.
I don't remember what one you guessed. I was just like, oh wait, now I remember. Because I took the very, very few details I had, made an observation, it was like, oh yeah, this is definitely what's going to happen. A law of storytelling dictates that this should happen next.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen next, but, you know, I know what's going to happen in the future at some point. Yeah. I don't know when it's going to happen.
Not in this story arc, though.
Yeah.
This story arc is mostly focused on Mateo's confidence in himself and how others perceive him.
Oh yeah, I could see that. There's definitely so far there's definitely been a lot of verbal abuse.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see that being a major part in this arc.
Yeah. Because a lot of his insecurities is like, what will people think? And he needs to,
yeah,
at least in order to progress in the story at a decent pace, he needs to learn to stop being so worried about that stuff.
Yeah. Like, that, honestly, I relate a lot to that, because when I was younger, I had a lot of the same feelings. Like, what do people think about me? But then, like, like, late middle school, early high school, I kind of had the epiphany of, you know what? I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah.
And, you know, that kind of started a little while after I leaked my YouTube channel on my school bus. Because people, like, there were some kids in front of me who I still find annoying to this day, who were talking about YouTube and stuff and, like, being a YouTuber. And I was like, I have a YouTube channel. And they were like, oh! And I was like, oh, no, what have I got myself into?
Oh my god, that's like the equivalent of, like, this girl at, like, when I was working at Walmart, there's this one girl who found out I had a Tumblr, and we were now best friends, according to her. And we didn't even like the same things on Tumblr. They're a huge One Direction fan, but just simply the fact that we both had a Tumblr, she was like, we're best friends now. I'm going to hang out and eat with you at every lunch break. And I was like, okay.
All right. Yeah, because a lot of people, when I announced my YouTube channel at school, well, like, a lot of people started, like, you know, trying to talk to me and I started kind of getting famous at the school, but I honestly found it kind of annoying, not because of the fact that I was getting attention, but of the way I was getting attention.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them would, like, once they figured it out, I had an intro, a verbal intro that I would do for videos. I don't do them for streams because, you know, lazy. Yeah. But at the beginning of every video, I would say, "What is up? It is Wolf," you know, and every day at school, especially that super annoying kid in his group, would just, whenever they ran into me, they'd be like, say the thing, go, "What is up?" And they would be just like, "What is up?" And they would like say it wrong, and I'd be like, "Oh my god."
Like that one, like, do the thing, Bart meme.
Yeah, exactly. They're always like, do the thing, and I'm like, I don't want to do the thing. They're like, do it, and I'm like, ugh, only because you'll shut up, and then they don't shut up, and it's just like, God, ring. I have a lot to say about that, so I'm just gonna stop now. Oh, no. Before I go on a rant.
The bus tales too. There's this guy on my bus, and I don't remember his real name. I don't think everyone ever called him by his real name. But his name was, everyone called him Taco, and he was best friends with a guy named Wes, and they were always getting up into these weird, wild shenanigans. Like, I remember people kept daring Taco to do things on the bus, so he would. And one time they dared him to snort Pop Rocks, so he did.
Oh my god.
That was the time.
I had quote-unquote friends in school who would do that, and I'd just be like, you guys are dumb and weird, and I'm gonna go away.
I mean, it's how they learn that thing go pop hurt bad.
Yeah. Learned an important lesson that day. Yeah, I had a lot of people that I would hang out with who would do a lot of similar stuff. The only reason I would hang out with them is because I had no one else to hang out with. I was that kid who's just kind of always alone. The only reason he hung out with the bad kids is because, like, they were the only ones who sat with him. There were a lot of times where I would just be sitting alone at a lunch table and be perfectly okay with that. And then one of these kids would just come up and be like, hey. And then one of his friends would, and then, like, a few days later or something, one of his friends would come up, like, because they want to talk to him. And then it would just kind of turn into a thing where a whole bunch of people that I found really annoying would come to me, all because one person that I'm somewhat okay with would show up at the table so they could talk to me, and I'd just be like, I just want to eat lunch, man. I just want to eat lunch and then go to gym class and have a blast at gym class. and then go home.
I wish I could relate. I was actually ridiculously popular in high school, and I was the annoying person.
Oh no.
So I definitely made a lot of enemies in high school because I was pretty hyperactive and just overexcited about everything.
Yeah.
And everywhere I'd go, I'd have huge groups of people following me, so I would devour cafeteria tables wherever I sat, which pissed some people off too.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't feel that because I was always the one who's just like, I just want to go to gym class. I was one of the few people in school who actually enjoyed gym class.
I couldn't stand gym class, mostly because I was a lazy MF.
I may be lazy, but I do love running. I love gym class because I had an opportunity to run. Just run as much as I wanted, as, you know.
Yeah.
And
I liked badminton.
Badminton was one of my better sports. That and volleyball.
The teacher could not get me to participate in anything except to the barest extent. And then one day they found out, once they did a badminton day, that I went hard. I went absolutely hard, right? They did this weird thing where they'd set up 6 courts, and then the winners would advance up the court. And
like a tournament?
Yeah. And I was always in first place court. And ever since that day, they'd always be like, okay, we're doing running with optional badminton in the upper floor.
so they would get badminton exclusively so that you could just go play badminton, just so you did something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wish I could have done that. I mean, I kind of did, in a way. There would be days where they had the workout room open, and I would just go in there and run on the treadmill for the entire class. Because I love to run. I also really liked badminton, volleyball. I had some fun with volleyball as long as I was actually playing with friends. And archery was definitely a classic for me.
Oh, I never got to do archery.
Archery was so much... I was... last year, in senior year, I was one of the best archery students in the class.
Oh, that is super fun. I've always wanted to try archery, but it's just one of those things where it's I'm probably getting too old.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah. And you're like, oh man, I kind of want to try this, but then because I remember finding out, I was I want to make friends, and I have a hard time making friends. And then I was looking up public activities on a Discord group, and one of them was an anime club, and I was like, you know what, I still watch anime, I'm gonna show up to this. And then I did, and it was all kids. It was all 18 and younger, and I was like, I should not be here. And
I shouldn't be here. Just I'm gonna go.
I was like, this is and so sometimes I feel about that when I see a book club or something, and I'm like, oh, that would be a fun way to socialize. And you're like, this is either gonna be a whole bunch of boomers or a whole bunch of generation Z, and there's nobody from my generation.
No in between.
There's no in between. Yeah. There's just such a cultural difference between the generations these days.
Yeah.
It's just you really can't coexist in a group of boomers and be able to make friends. And you can't really chill with the younger generation because it's just kind of not okay.
Yeah, because
especially at my age, it's yeah, you kind of gotta not.
Yeah, I ever so slightly missed the real Gen Z type stuff.
Yeah.
Because I was born in late 2000, which technically would classify me as a Gen Z, but I don't act like most Gen Zs do. I act more like millennials.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You mean you run around with fishnet hand guards and striped stockings and 12 belts with a scene haircut and, and snake bite piercing?
I mean, I would.
Also, a shirt that says "RAR means I love you" in dinosaur.
Oh, that was a classic from my childhood. Just "RAR means dinosaur." rar means I love you in dinosaur, and then kids would just roar at each other.
Also, Tyler, I can relate. I find it really hard to find people my age these days.
Yeah.
Probably because people my age have already established themselves in life and have, like, kids and...
They have lives.
Graduated college. I feel embarrassed going back to college at my age because I'm like, it just feels like something you're supposed to do, like, in your early 20s. And I'm like,
yeah.
And I worry that when COVID's over and I go back to college, it's just going to be full of, like, young 20-something-year-olds, and I'm not going to be able to make any friends.
Yeah.
Be able to, like, relate.
Yeah. I mean, being a young 20 myself, I'm probably not going to be going to college until I fix a lot of bad habits. I have a lot of friends who say that the 20s are going to be the most interesting years of your life, and it's just like, I don't doubt that. But I'm probably going to be doing a lot of the same stuff over and over and over.
It really depends, because I feel like nothing happened in my 20s, and I look back on it, and I feel like I didn't take full advantage of it.
Yeah. I have 3 water bottles right now.
Real water bottles.
Hold on, I want to see if I can make this. I just finished one off. I want to see if I can chuck it into my bag over there. Yeet! So close.
Fear of, like, making a friend with somebody and then realizing that they lied, like, down the line and being like, oh, that's a real fear. Like,
it's the worst. It's the worst feeling. Enderman, I'm gonna stab it. Come here, boy.
They're like, well, you know what? You'd become friends with me if you knew my age. Yeah.
Oh my
there
god.
are reasons for that. You're 12. Get out of here. It's just simply not appropriate.
It's just not appropriate. Well, I now have a grass block because I stabbed an enderman holding a grass block.
Oh, I kind of relate to that sentiment where I saw a news article come out that was like millennials are stuck in a teenage stage, and I kind of feel like that because I'm like, man, it's been nothing but like an uphill battle to like get a job and keep a job, and I still don't have a house. I'm like living with my parents right now because I lost my job with COVID and stuff like that. And it's hard, and it's like I don't want to be here. I'm doing my best.
I'm doing the best I can.
And it's just
yeah.
That's why my main goal when going back to college to get a degree is to get a degree that isn't a passion project, but something that was just raw money making, you know?
There we go.
Like, what will make me money?
What will make me money? I'm just pulling up the stream on my phone so I can actually keep up with chat.
Oh yeah.
I see you, chat.
Like monitors.
Yeah. I don't have dual monitors, so I'm sad.
I used to have like I now that I have official monitors now, but like I remember being 24 and like my second monitor was a $15 TV I bought from Walmart. And it was really shit, but it got the job done. It allowed me to put like reference materials up.
If it works, it works.
It's just supposed to be there for like the side.
Yeah. Yeah, I still live with my parents myself, so I can definitely relate to that. My parents are like, you can stay as long as you like, but move out eventually, please.
Also, there's like crippling guilt about like living with your parents.
Yeah, I know.
All the resources, like I know you care, but there's literally nothing you can do to resolve this like endless pain. Oh, it's a phantom.
Yeah, I think it's about time to go to sleep.
I should make it bed now that I have a floor.
Yeah. I sleep.
Wait. I heard Skelly Man.
Yeah, I saw a Skelly Man right outside.
Bones. I need doggo.
I must have doggo. I'm not even sure if the dogs are still here.
I mean, in the case that they respawn, they'll be nice to have.
Yeah.
No bone drop, though. Time for me to make a bed.
I'll sleep.
For
real shit.
What do I got?
Ha! That's the ultimate irony, Tyler. Just, they kick you out of the house and then COVID hits and they're like, welp! Just a no you Uno card. Get right, mate. All right, I need to actually make my house look nice.
Thank God for beetroot soup.
Yeah. I should make some bowls so I can get some beetroot soup because I got some beetroots. All right, I ran out of questions on my paper, so yeet.
Yeah, just I guess at this point it means you can ask whatever you want.
Yeah. Just if you guys, by the way, if you guys in chat have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah, I love talking about myself, so I mean.
That sounds so eccentric. Like, yeah, I love talking about myself.
Like,
I know it's not actually. Yeah, I know it's not actually, but it's funny. It's funny to think of it that way. Go to sleep.
I would if there weren't monsters nearby. I went out to check what they were, and it's the phantoms. Those are nearby.
All right.
There we go. Respawn point set.
Sleep.
What's my typical McDonald's order? The buttermilk crispy chicken with Coke, large fry, and because McDonald's is as filling as like eating cardboard, I add a dollar menu like McChicken on the side.
I usually don't go to McDonald's. I usually go to Arby's. Cause
I don't eat McDonald's if I can help it. Like my
Yeah.
favorite to go to is Jimmy John's because they're so much cheaper than ordering off DoorDash, and the food is like good.
the food is actually good.
But like also I've discovered like a weird love-hate relationship with Jack in the Box, which is ordering Jack in the Box costs like $30, but also I don't know what it is, but they use like cheese, like I never taste cheese on anything, and then I like ordered Jack in the Box one day because my friend was like, I want Jack in the Box, and I was like, okay, slap my order on it. And I was like,
All right.
What the fuck? Is this so like this is so delicious, this can't be healthy.
How is this possible? How is this level of deliciousness possible? I don't understand.
Unfathomable.
Unfathomable. Inconceivable! When I do go to McDonald's, I usually just get chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggies.
I'm a basic man.
I mean, you can't say no to chicken nuggies.
Yeah, chicken nuggies are always good. Numgies. Numgies. Yeah. My usual Arby's order is a classic roast beef with a four-piece mozzarella stick and a chocolate milk because chocolate milk is great.
Yeah.
I wish they had bigger chocolate milks though. Aw, crap. I messed up. Oh wait, no I didn't. I didn't mess up. Oh, I just wasted some pickaxe durability. Awesome. Totally according to plan. Alright. Pop, 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 pop. Building a wall. Hurry up and load. Building a wall around my farm so that mobs don't get in once it's lit up. I gotta light it up though first. Which means I need wood.
That's important.
Wood is very important. I only have 2 planks left. And to think I started with like 40 something logs. That's why I usually get a lot of logs because I use up a lot of wood.
Makes sense.
Because I'm all about that efficiency. That's why
Tyler asks, Wolf, is there a reference of your high left?
No, I just kind of made it as I can.
I love your high left OC, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I love it too. I basically took the design of like my persona, copied, pasted it into a similar format onto my high left, and changed up the colors to be more high left accurate.
I mean, what works is what works.
Yeah, and that's how Kaie was made. So that's kind of what I did. He's a pretty boy. Since I don't have like the exact colors I want for him yet, he doesn't have a proper any proper, you know, any of the I'm brain farting so hard right now. I'm great at this. Yeah, I don't have references. So my voice is getting low because I'm tired.
Getting late.
Yeah, it's getting close to my bedtime. It's getting close to sleepy time junction.
That's a mood.
But it's fine. I'll keep going. I usually go to bed at 2 a.m. It's currently 12:40. So.
That makes sense.
Or at least my current schedule has me going to bed at 2 a.m.
I don't even know what my schedule is anymore. I was supposed to wake up at like 2 today, and then get stuff done that needed to be done, and you know, everything be peachy keen. But I woke up at like 11 o'clock with a searing pain, and I'm like, oh God, please, dear God, don't let this be another kidney stone.
Not another one.
Awake for like.
Yeah,
it's the worst.
I just whenever I'm on a sleep schedule that I'm currently on, I just wake up randomly during the day and just like, let me go back to sleep, please, and eventually I do. So but other times on the same schedule, I'll go to bed at normal time like I'm supposed to. So I'm just like, am I supposed to be awake or am I supposed to be asleep? I can't tell anymore because my brain is dumb. Should I be thinking about getting up, or should I, you know? It's troubling.
Yeah.
Makes it hard to do a lot of stuff.
Imagine.
Fortunately, I'm usually able to get up at the time I'm supposed to. Keyword there is usually. Because sometimes I sleep in. I get up early because I think it's a time that it's not, and it gets crazy from that point. It's just I just want to sleep, man. I just want to get the right amount of sleep and pretend like I have a normal life.
That's a mood. Like, if anything from like my years of having rampant sleep schedules says anything, it's that having a decent sleep schedule actually does make a huge difference on like your mood.
It does. It definitely does. I mean, I'm pretty good at knowing what my mood is based on what type of headache I have.
I can relate to that one too.
So, because like I'm weird in the sense that I'm just like I can identify like how I feel based on, you know, certain factors. Like if I already grabbed sticks, I'm so dumb. I already like I can tell if I feel like absolute garbage because I feel a certain way. Like, you know, I have all these like moods in my head that makes it just so much easier to know if, you know, I feel one way or another.
Yeah.
And the one that happens most often is, you know, when I feel annoyed. When I feel annoyed, my tone becomes way more hostile than it already is, because my voice is naturally condescending and the way I speak is naturally condescending.
Oh, my friends call that resting bitch voice.
Yeah.
I'm always getting teased because they're like, we can never tell how you feel because you always sound annoyed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm actually really enjoying the time with you guys.
Yeah. I feel that so much. It happens to me all the time. But like it usually doesn't take effect until like it doesn't get really bad until like I've had a discussion with someone where I adamantly disagree on what they're saying and refuse to look at their side, because I do that a lot because I'm cringe. And after a while of having that conversation, I'll get a headache, and that particular type of headache just makes me just more aggravated, or just sound more aggravated, even though I'm like having the best time of my life.
Yeah.
I was having one of those times when Aurastar first showed up. So when I was, you know,
yeah,
when they came in, I'm just kind of sitting there like I can't run with it as if it was a joke because my brain won't let me because I'm having one of these headaches that makes me annoyed at everything.
Mm-hmm. So we probably shouldn't talk about other people from the Discord in a live stream.
I mean, it's fine as if they join the Discord, they'll know exactly who we're talking about. So all they have to do is read through the entirety of Spellward Bound or just skip to the last chapter. That's all they gotta do.
I meant like because it would be
yeah, it is rude. Yeah, it is very rude, and I do apologize for that. But at the same time, there's kind of a point to be made there.
Yeah.
But you know, I'll drop that for now because not everyone wants to hear garbage like that.
You're Gucci, my man.
Yeah, I try my best. Besides, this is my channel. I can do whatever I want.
Do whatever you want.
I don't care if I'm hurting your feelings. No, I do care. I do care if I'm hurting your feelings. I don't like hurting people's feelings. I'm too nice of a person. Gossip is a sin. Well, I am a sinner, so
I write sins, not tragedies.
Yes. I don't write sins. I write tragedies. Get to lighting up this farm. And then we gotta finish hoeing it down. I'm one of those few people that will actually spend diamonds on a hoe. Just for the extra durability.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, spending diamonds on a hoe is very valid now.
Yeah.
That have been made.
Yeah, with the changes that have been made, yeah, but at the same time, a lot of people are still just like, oh, you're spending diamonds on a hoe when you could just use an iron one. And I'm just like, but it's wasting my iron, and it's not wasting my diamonds. Because I'm...
mind your business!
Also, mind your business. Because, like, you know, I like to... I tend to keep expanding my farms, because it's never big enough. It's never big enough. As long as I have space, I will keep increasing the size of my farm.
Yeah.
And oh, the wheat is all grown up, which means it's time to harvest.
Yeah.
And replant. I got no seeds out of that. What the hay?
Hay is for horses.
I got the exact amount of seeds as I planted. What is this?
How dare.
How dare, Minecraft. How dare. I might actually have to go down and slap a whole bunch of, you know, plants. So I can get the amount of stuff I want. Actually, there's more seeds in my chest. I'm going to grab that. But hey, at least now I can make a... At least now I can make a little bit of it.
Yeah.
So I don't die. Death is cringe. Alright.
Oh, the Wandering Trader is here again.
Alright. Awesome.
Doing Wandering Trader things, I can only assume.
I can only possibly assume that the Wandering Trader things. It is the only possible explanation. Alright.
And roof finished. Huzzah.
Yay! Your house looks so nice compared to because I don't actually work on my house. I work on my farms and my profit-making methods.
I feel like I could have lined the outside of the roof with birch to give it that little nice extra border, but I'm also like, effort.
I'm lazy. The secret ingredient is laziness.
It's the only ingredient.
the only ingredient existent. I need to make my diamond hoe so I can... Don't spend your diamonds on a hoe. I'm gonna spend my diamonds on... I just did. Get wrecked, mites.
Spend my diamonds how I please.
I spend my... Please, you can't tell me what I do what I want. Right, now I can finish... Hopefully finish tilling. So...
Now I can move my bed upstairs so that I don't have to worry about the monsters nearby message as much.
Yeah. As much being the keyword.
As much. There we go. Spawn
I gotta
set.
till. I keep missing so badly. It's so much easier to till on Bedrock. I have to say, at least when you have a shield equipped, because when you have the shield equipped, like you till and then your shield immediately goes up. So when you're holding down right click, you start to move slowly and then fast and then slowly again. It's just like tripping.
Yeah.
But you know, this makes it so much easier.
And then there's like slight lag sometimes when you till and you're like, ugh.
Yeah. I mean, I'm usually pretty good at figuring out like what I've tilled and what I haven't, even with the lag.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just because of, you know, me being able to, you know, pay attention to things and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I've always been pretty good at. You know, the one thing I can't pay attention to is you know, what's the word? Fuck. It's social cues. I'm not very good.
I'm bad with social cues. Oh my god.
I have so much trouble with social cues.
I definitely struggle really hard with social cues.
Yeah.
Or just like social norms and things like
that.
Always.
I don't really care about social norms in the first place because it's just like I do what I want. I don't care what you guys do. But
I definitely try because like I don't want to accidentally hurt somebody's feelings or something.
Yeah.
Especially like in the artist community, it has its own set of like rules and things that are there to prevent like prevent people from getting hurt. Artists tend to have a lot more gentler feelings, and so it's, you know, very important to be careful.
Yeah. I just did that.
But it's all beyond me. I have such a hard time keeping up.
Yeah.
The best, but like, oh.
Yeah, the best way that I've learned to go about it is by saying it's all up to you as many times as possible.
Oh my god, that's a move.
And I'm sure you've noticed that when I first brought up the idea of this stream.
Yeah. I'm also like really bad at scheduling, and I work so much better when somebody's like, hey, I'll be there Monday, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, same. That's why it was so hard for us to actually schedule this thing, because we're both just like, schedule it. You got this. Just like, I don't. Fuck. It was only until a few days ago where I was like, okay, we need to actually like get a day and a date and like a time set, or we're just gonna be like, oh yeah, this is a good idea, and never do it. I wanna take part, even if we don't get any donations, which I totally expected. I wanna take part.
It's the fun experience of, you know, doing a live stream with someone.
Yeah, I wanna feel like I'm, you know, actually taking part in something, even if I'm not, you know.
Yeah, we're just having fun, chilling, and doing some fun stuff.
And you know, if someone decides to donate, you know, people get a benefit out of it, you know. It's a good cause, and that's why I wanted to do it. You're sitting there with your chainmail armor, your enchanted chainmail. I'm sitting here in full iron and diamond sword.
All ironed out.
Yeah. It took me a second to register the pun there. It took me a second. But I love puns. I have a huge weakness for puns. These puns are great. They're so much fun.
On the plus side, we're starting to get some daily food coming.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you are, but my farm has decided to give me the exact amount of seeds, so now I have to, wait until another harvest.
I have bread and beetroot.
Yeah, I should make some bowls so I can get some beetroot. I got a whole stack of logs and planks, so I have plenty of wood now.
All right. I do want to get a dog, so I'm gonna go into the tree line and see if that skeleton is still there.
All right. I'm gonna make some beetroot. I totally know what I'm doing. There we go. I got 3 beetroot soup.
Yes, beetroot.
And 2 bread. Oh, it takes up so much inventory space, though. That's why it's so inefficient. Actually, we're gonna have golden carrots.
Oh, yeah.
Because golden carrots have the best saturation. Yes, thanks for the achievement. I don't really need it. I played Minecraft before. I know how this works.
Whatever happened to the 2 cows that were in my house?
I don't know. Did you stab them on accident?
Yeah, maybe they wandered out.
Stop pinging me, people. I'm busy doing a live stream for over 2 hours. It's been over 2 hours. What can I say? Alright, I wanna... Oh god, it doesn't make slurping sounds, it makes chewing sounds. Oh.
Yummy. Big, thick chunks.
It's like you're eating the bowl.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think this through. I guess I'll just hope it doesn't escape. Come on.
Get in here, chicken.
Okay, now I will make fence.
It'll be fine. Still have your horse in my mind area. It's just chilling there.
Oh, tell me about to pick him up a bit.
He's just chilling there. He's just. This is fine.
I forgot I just obnoxiously dropped him over.
I mean, it's a good storage location. Oh, hey, look, it's a second village. Oh, this is an abandoned village.
Ooh.
It's not even that far away. I'm gonna loot it.
Yeah, check out the good loots.
Give me bread. Give me food. I'm gonna take this cauldron because that'll be useful. 2 zombie villagers. Stabby, stabby. Normally I save them, but we do not have the supplies for that. Saddle!
Hell yeah, saddles.
And bread.
Oh, for course.
Carrots. This has literally been in render distance the whole time. We never saw it.
It's just secret.
Carrots and potatoes. Compost bin. That'll be useful. There's no one living here. They won't miss these crops. How do we replant them? Nom 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 nom. Eat the bread.
Bread.
Bread. Potatoes. More potatoes. Alright. I'm gonna move over here. Ooh, there's a library house. Hello. If we ever want more zombie villagers, we'd probably come back here. Bookshelves.
Chicken. Come here.
Give me your books. I will need these for the enchantment table I will inevitably make.
Why did you place the gate sideways? Like, yeah, that's totally what I wanted to do, Minecraft.
This is exactly what you wanted. It's not really. It is just kind of
sideways gate.
Sideways gates.
There we go. Nice little cheeky pen.
Get wrecked, zombie villagers. Get wrecked. Wreck them. Alright. More carrots and more potatoes. Hog. Gimme. Nom. Yeah.
Let's find more chicken.
Let's find more chicken. We must breed the chicken so we can make feathers. I mean, take care of the chicken.
Birds. I love birds. There's another chicken.
Alright, looks like it's just uploaded. I should come back with my, hoe so that I can get all the wheat blocks. All the bays of hail or whatever. The hay bales. I don't care what they're called.
Many. I'll make many chickens. We'll make lots of birds. We'll be a bird farm.
Let's go.
I'll be overlord of the birds.
I am the bird master.
And finally, I will win the approval of my father.
He will finally love me.
I've finally done something with my life, Dad.
Did it, Dad. Did it. You're still an embarrassment. No.
I'm sorry, Father.
I'm sorry, Father. I'm trying my best. You're not trying enough. No.
Ow, just chilling here.
Cows are great. Cows are great. I need to make a farm for cows.
You know what? I got it. Where is my? Here we go. Lead. I'll just
lead him in.
I was gonna lead him and then just tie him up to the fence post so that we could untie him later when we have a place for him.
Yeah, that's a plan. It is a plan. That is in fact a plan. Hold on, I wanna hurry up. There we go. Easy. So now I can switch between my diamond sword and my water bucket so I can MLG water bucket. Because I'm good at that.
I make farm. That's what I'm good at. I make food.
I make food. Like, you're spending your entire time on here just making food while I'm, like, basically speed running this. I got full iron armor. I got diamond gear. I could technically go fight the dragon right now if I wanted to.
Oh dang! Without dying?
Probably. I mean, I still need a whole bunch of arrows, but.
Oh right, yeah.
Other than that.
Arrows. Well, it's a good thing we got chickens then.
Yeah. If we ever need zombies, we can come here. I on here a lot. So we can just come here. You know. The hard part would be getting them back to the house, though.
Yeah.
Getting back to our area. Great for frugalist profits, though. I want my profit.
Oh, you know what? I need to plant pumpkins.
Yeah. Now that I have enough pumpkin seeds for my automatic farm, you can go ahead and plant those seeds if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, swim. Hello, drowned. Come here, boy. Get wrecked, boy.
And that way we can.
Oh, that guy's got a trident. Come here. I want it.
Higher drop rate in bedrock.
Yeah. Come here. Dang it. It's so rare in. It's so rare in Java. I have yet to get a trident in survival on Java.
It's like ludicrously rare.
Yeah, it's so rare. I see myself stabbing a zombie villager on the stream. I have it pulled up on my phone, checking chat. I have to keep my phone plugged in all the time because just have.
Tyler quoting artists have a lot of feelings.
Yeah.
They really
They
do.
do.
Like, there's a really big difference between walking into like a writer community or an artist community or a coder community. They all have like their different like social etiquettes and then different rules, and they all have like different levels of like what's okay to say and what's okay to do.
Yeah.
And artists and writers tend to be on that end of the spectrum where it's like they have a lot of rules out there for a reason, because a lot of them are usually like kids in high school or middle school, and they're a lot more easier to like, you know, hurt their feelings and stuff. Not to say all artists are super sensitive, because I've definitely been in groups that are like hardcore, like grind, like no feelings held back. We're here to learn, you know.
Yeah.
Generally they're a lot more sensitive, and you know there's social etiquette put up to help that as well.
Yeah. Just casually killing a person. Don't mind me.
What's favorite animes? I'd say I like the last anime I watched was My Hero Academia. I really liked it, but I haven't really kept up with it as much as I probably should. So
that was also the most recent one that I watched that I hadn't already watched. But probably my favorite anime right now would be Bofuri. There's a lot of good animes out there, and there's a lot that I really like, but I can never really say which one's my favorite. Honest, like, I just, you know, it's weird. Oh. Dang.
Doing okay on food there, buddy?
It's fine. It's fine. I got thanks to that wheat, I got tons of bread, so I'm good.
Okay, I was making a bunch of bread, so I was like,
yeah, yeah. I stole the wheat from the wheat from the abandoned village. There wasn't a lot. It was one patch of hay bales, but I stole it all, and it's all mine now, and I eat it, and it's delicious.
I definitely need to move my junk upstairs so that this bottom chest can be an easy grab place for food and stuff for you.
For me specifically.
For you specifically, because you're the one like struggling with food right now.
I'm not struggling too much anymore now that 49 bread. I'm good. Plus I'm stopping by at the village to collect some food, even though it's not all fully grown. I'm taking it. I got a whole bunch of potatoes and stuff as well. So even if I do run out of bread, I'm still good for a while.
It's good just having food's place, anyways.
Yeah.
Organization is key.
What the fuck? What was that?
What's up?
I dug up some. I'm digging up the beetroot in the farm, but it sounds like wood.
That is weird.
What is this? There's so many horses at this village, so I'm gonna totally steal one later. Now that I have a saddle. And tame all of them, figure out, and then steal it.
Yes, that sounds like a grand plan.
Oh, that drowned had a sword. Oh my god, he's strapped, bro. Hey, stop it. Alright. Oh, I also got an Nautilus shell. Awesome.
Nice.
Epic. Alright. Dig. I was trying very hard to get more interesting questions for today. because I didn't want to have the questions of like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because that's super basic. It's so basic. Like,
with a better job.
Yeah. Like I didn't want to I didn't want it to feel like a job interview, so I wanted to make it a little bit more interesting than that. So I worked very more interesting questions, but I didn't have a lot of them.
Got an Enderman over here.
Stab it. I'm right here. Stab it together. Oh, creeper behind you. Oh. Oh, it lagged out. It lagged out. You got so lucky. It was about to blow.
Yeah.
He beat you up. He's beating you up. Oh, God.
Oh.
I stabbed it, too. I finished it off, but it got to you first.
I think that ends the run.
Nonsense. No, it's fine. It's fine.
We're doing hardcore.
It's fine. No, shut up. It's fine. I have... It's fine.
I think we needed a good stopping point for this stream anyway.
Yeah, it is. It is a good stopping point for the stream. I have all your stuff. That's actually a really nice chestplate.
It was really cool. It was really nice.
It's a really nice chestplate. Also, you got a power 1 bow. Dang, bro, you were stacked.
I still died.
I mean, you weren't as stacked as me, but you were stacked.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's you gotta be careful with core mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably should have run to the house, because you could have cheesed it.
I was just thinking, I was like, I gotta kill it before it kills me.
Yeah, I stabbed it at the last. Stabbed at the last second. My poor farm. All right, come here, villager. Are you still in?
Yeah, I'm still in it.
Stabby. I mean, we can keep building up the world. It's just the official hardcore version of the playthrough is dead.
Official hardcore playthrough.
The official hardcore version of this is dead.
I need to work on my RL craft world too, cause like.
Yeah, I should hop
on
RLCraft again.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with RLCraft.
I played a lot of RLCraft about 8 months ago. I had a lot of fun with it, but it's that RLCraft especially is into alone. The first time I was able to play it with my brother, so I at least had someone to play with. But it's a lot more difficult when the person you want to play with is on the other side of the country.
Oh yeah, I tried to get my brother into it, and none of my friends wanted to play, so I was like, screw you guys, and I just died by myself.
I died alone. Everything was as it should be.
Yeah.
Oh God, Tyler, where do you see yourself in 5 centuries? Probably dead. Probably dead.
Life potion.
Got a totem of undying. I just don't die. I have a totem of undying. I'm fine, bro. Alright. And then I believe the rest of this stuff in here is yours.
Oh, good.
In my inventory. So. Except this sword, but I'll let you hold on to that so you can fix it.
Okay.
There we go. Organize it a little bit. Alright. Skeleton. Let's stab you. I'm gonna stab your eyes out. Come here. My biggest issue with RLCraft right now is dragon spawns. Because last time I played, they you can adjust how far the spawns are, the dragon roosts are, but I don't remember how to do that. So they spawn absolutely. Last time I played, they spawned absolutely everywhere. Like every time I would move my base, like the last time I played in my last world, I had a base, and I was doing really well, and then I noticed, hey, is that a dragon in the distance? And it was. So I moved my base. I found another good spot. I was like, okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I died. So then I had to. Fortunately, I had a way shrine, so that was nearby, so I could get back to it later. But and I found a village that had, oh no, the retail value. I had a village that also had a shrine after I died like 2 more times.
Yeah.
And okay, this is good. And so I went back, and then I looked up in the sky. Is that another dragon? That is a different dragon. And then I was like, okay, well, this is getting obnoxious. And I went back to the village, and there was another one. I was like, they're everywhere. Ah.
I haven't found any dragons yet.
Don't.
I've been thinking about it because, like,
don't.
I know they can spawn. So far I found it's literally a hobbit hole. It's a hobbit home that I found that was completely abandoned, and I have been living in there. And while it's great because it's underground, the front door has wood. It's covered in wood. I've been thinking about mining up some like stone and making stone brick or something to like reinforce it, just in case I do get attacked by a dragon, so my whole place isn't burned down.
Yeah, because if a dragon shows up, you will die a lot.
And I'd rather just be able to run inside my hobbit hole and just kind of survive it.
You won't be able to out-survive it. I guarantee it. You're gonna have to find a way to get the fuck out.
Okay.
Because it will kill you within seconds. Not even, like, half a second.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to leave. And once it's over your area, the only reason it will leave is to go back to its roost to sleep, assuming it's one that spawned in a roost and not one that spawned in a nest.
Yeah.
So, it's a rough time for all parties involved. Well, either way, time to end the stream. I definitely agree, Tyler. Minecraft is a very social game.
It is very social.
It's a very social game. Unfortunately, I don't play a lot with it with a lot of people. So.
Same.
Yeah. But
if you're playing a specific mod, it's hard to find people to play with.
Yeah. But yeah, that was something.
That was our hardcore playthrough.
That was our entire hardcore playthrough. I mean, I'm still alive.
Oh, you want out, Cat? You know.
Gotta let the cat out before we end the stream, obviously.
Look at me if I open up the door. Is that what you're gonna do?
What are you trying to do, human? What are you trying to do?
Eating a little butt munch is what he's doing.
You trying to say something?
Well, he wanted to play with the Christmas lights, but I wrapped them up so he couldn't tear them down again.
But this was an experience. It was nice. It was nice to have you on, Deca.
Yeah, I hope you had fun.
I definitely had fun. It was
I'm
great
glad.
time.
Sometimes I worry about playing like vanilla Minecraft because I know a lot of people are really tired of vanilla Minecraft, so I'm glad you had fun.
I have a very good fascination for vanilla Minecraft. It's very fun to me. I like modded, don't get me wrong. I grew up on modded Minecraft, but it's refreshing to come back to vanilla and be able to make giant stone farms that will absolutely destroy the economy.
I was about to say it's nice to come back to the simplicity of it. Then you just dropped that.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get into Redstone. I'm trying to learn how to, do Redstone and all that stuff. So, that's kind of one of the reasons I've been playing vanilla Minecraft a lot lately. But, it was fun. It was a good time having you in the stream. I need to go to bed in like an hour. So, I need to get off and take my shower and stuff.
Do all the fun stuff.
Yeah. Do all the, I call it my nightly ritual.
Well, you have fun, and thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed it.
Good. That was my primary purpose, to make sure that you have fun, because this is my channel, and I can have fun, but it's a lot harder when you're doing it with someone who has a pretty big name at this point, and and you haven't really talked to them all that much, except for one day where they decided to pop into voice chat once.
Oh wait, you're talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you.
Oh man, I wouldn't say big name.
About 25 to 30,000 people subscribe to your comic is a lot of people.
There are like Instagram people who have like more followers than that. Like,
oh yeah, I know, but that's a lot of people. That's what I consider to be a big name, is, because I even consider myself to be a pretty big name, even though I'm super small. Like, 200 people is still a lot of people. I'm just not massive like certain people glances at Dream. So I'm not enormous, but we're not small either, Yeah. So.
Or Corp's husband, like, Jesus, I used to watch his stuff years ago, only to see him like really taken off now. It's kind of surreal.
Yeah. I raised that boy.
2 hands.
With my own 2 hands.
It was only me.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I know exactly where that's from. I know where that's from. It's from a game.
What kind of game?
Hold on. I have Steam open right now. I can check the name, because I totally didn't forget. I'm supposed to be ending the stream, but instead I'm checking video game names. It's Dust and Elysian Tale, spelled Tail.
Oh, I've heard about that game.
It's a fun game. I played it through the campaign. I didn't do any of the side quests because I'm a scrub like that. But But yeah, it was a good time. I need to get off the stream so I could take my shower and go to bed.
Yes. I'll stop holding you back now.
Oh, you're not holding me back. I'm having fun with the conversation, but I need to get stuff done. So I don't mind staying up a few extra hours to have a good conversation with someone.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll see you people next time. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know when the next time I stream, but I did have an idea of an actual proper Java hardcore playthrough.
Ooh,
so
that sounds a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it would be a lot of fun.
Alright, well, you guys have fun.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for stopping by the stream.
What is this, your stream now? What, are you trying to take my ride? Yeah.
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.